Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get take a picture of me and you.
Okay. 1959. That's had the same thing going in New Jersey this time.
That's when I was born in 59.
I had groups like the Premiers.
The most was a story about a lady named Granny Judith. And in Granny Judith's narratives of how she was captured as a little girl and brought from Africa to the New World to America as a slave, she said when she was a little girl in Africa, they never had any bright colors or no cloth at all. And she said one day some strangers, Caesar realized that the three warriors were running out of time. He gave them Jane Wallace's instructions on the location of the nearest Underground Railroad station, and they made a decision to split up.
We built this in memory of their ancestor, the grandmother, who's a full-blooded Cherokee.
Have you heard of Uncle Tom? He says an insult, someone who's a sellout. Okay, well, Josiah Henson, he was not a sellout, but he became famous through the novel Uncle Tom's Cabin. That's the name of our site. And I don't know, has anyone heard about that? Has someone told you about Uncle Tom's Cabin? Okay, it was written by a white woman named Harriet Beecher Stowe in 1852. And she was writing about slavery when slavery was going on. And her book is a fictional book, which means it's a novel, but she talked to former slaves to get information. And one of the books she read was written by Josiah Henson. And it was his life story that she read to get information. So that's how he became known as Uncle Tom.
Oh, this is like a storm front.
Huh?
It's like a storm front.
We walk like this. I said,
Need to come visit this place one day.
that's you. I had to call you. Something it's some kind of something. Yeah, they should come.
Everyone face the front, please. Hey, fellas, just face the front, please. Close in a little.
That they know nothing about. Now it happens that some of them did complete that extension of a helping hand, but there were also bounty hunters on that side who said, here, I'll help you, and grabbed them, bound them, and returned them to their owners in the South. The other thing to remember is that the slaves could only talk when they met at church services. There wasn't much communication other than during that time, and it was usually on a Sunday that they made all these plans to get away. They've heard so much about the Promised Land. They've got to go there. So through song, they would let each other know exactly what they were going to do. Steal away meant we're going next week. O Canaan, Sweet Canaan was an indication as to where they were going. They were going to Upper Canada, to the Promised Land. of them left during the longest holiday season. Do you know which one that is? Of every year, the longest holiday season. People start shopping in November, right, Christmas. So the plan was to move then because they figured that they would have a chance to get away and not be noticed maybe for a little longer period of time than if they went around Thanksgiving. Some did go around Thanksgiving, but most went around Christmas time. They walked and rode for months to get here. So I'm thinking they left around December, into December. It wasn't until early fall, late fall, early winter before they got here. They were just creep on slowly. You don't need the surfing was in operation. See it now? Okay, I'll tell you about it. Just keep looking. Okay, this barge was towing rocks upstream and the tow rope broke. There were 3 men on board. One of the crewmen thought, how am I going to prevent this from going over the falls? So he opened the hatch and flooded the barge, and it grounded there. One man on the boat, he was so scared he jumped into the water, but he must have been strong. He made it to this side. And he summoned help. Took them 3 days to get the other 2 guys off. One of the daredevils swam in that rapids with a rope around his waist, tied it to the barge. Then they put a chair on it and secured it to the top of this old power station coming up. Now this power station was in use then. And but one man was so scared, his hair turned white overnight.
There is
a building managed by the Niagara, a display of Peruvian hummingbirds flying freely through the facility. It's a nice place to see, and admission. Backed it up to the edge and just pushed it into the water.
Ones that get married, went down in
No.
And they rescued them like that.
They survived. They had oxygen tents inside, but they only had about 10 minutes left in the water. The thing didn't go down to the bottom of the gorge. It fell on rocks to the side. And the Parks Commission and the police had to rescue them.
This is a fun thing.
So he was arrested, and his bail was set at $10,000, so he didn't have it, couldn't get out. And he appeared in court last week and was fined $5,000.
落ちないでくださいね。参りますよ。あれ？もう一回すいません、参ります。
We should see something here. She didn't like her facing out. She likes to look in the restaurant because that's where the people are. I mean, I can't believe it. I mean, once let something be right. Okay? Oh, leave it alone. You know, I don't love everything all the time. He wants you to see how it starts. They're not there. American song.
Well, Virginia is also a southern state, so.
But you got 27 shots.
Yeah.
And after you finish taking them all, you can't mess with them. Just
Now
two
in the
camera
house of a couple of brothers who was abolitionists. Now this historical landmark has been made out of a doll. As you can see, the unique doll houses that are in our company.
That's what you have. That's what
yeah, I'm gonna get that one. I'm gonna get that one.
Institutions interested in saving it cannot do that if the petroleum fruit is what they're using. I'm talking to you for that. I pick up spirit from you and also organizational skills and following and so on.
Smile, you're on camera to camera.
Obviously, you're smiling. This is my name.
See, that is nice. You about to play poker up in that place. Old Jaguars game, old Tigers game up there. Got a little night up in there.
This is nice house, man. Look at the dining room.
organized night.
What they got on bed with a fox skin on top of it?
And look at what it means. It got a little bottle of it. Something like through the football got a little liquor on that little step on the stool.
Oh, really? What organization are you with?
The Pride.
You've been having some wonderful experiences since you've been up here in Canada?
Yes.
Okay. Would you state your name and what county you from?
My name is Xavier Lee. I'm from Georgetown County.
Okay. What grade you in?
5th going to the 6th.
So what do you think about Operation Pride?
It's fun. You can learn new stuff. And you can go places and learn new stuff that you need to know.
Okay. Thank you very much. I like that. He did. Oh, man. I've done another interview with him.
You got a pistol down there. Just random liquor. There's a town, food market, town. There's a car collection.
All right, quick. Unless I'm going there. Okay, we're going there right quick.